The spotlight shone bright on Elliott Viles, but he graciously shared every accolade.
Surprise and shock, really. That hasn't really left me yet. Wasn't expecting it at all, but it's a great surprise, obviously, and just a testament to our team and my teammates for what they've done for me.
Viles will go down as one of the most decorated student athletes in Brandon Bobcat history. He reached the pinnacle in 2018-19 as the BU men's volleyball team won the Canada West Championship and a U Sports silver medal. Viles was chosen as the conference's Player of the Year and the top player in the country.
I think for sure when you look at Elliott, you'll look at his natural ability to jump high and just be a physical monster, right? Like he was able to do whatever he wanted because of that. He was an all-around player too, and that's what allowed him to be the National Player of the Year. He had an unreal serve. He could play defense as good as anybody, if not better. And then he just was a competitive person, right? And he wasn't going to lose the point.
He joined the Bobcats in 2016-17 from the land down under. After training at the Australian Institute of Sport, he arrived as advertised.
I remember going into Grant's office one day and he asked if I knew this kid. I had no idea who he was talking about, but the coaches were talking him up in the email, saying how much of a star he was going to be in the future. And Grant made the call to recruit him, but then in that summer I went home and ended up training a little bit with Elliott at the national team centre in Australia, and right from the beginning could just see enormous potential that was talked up in the emails.
His impact was immediate, being named a Conference All-Star and to the U Sports All-Rookie team. Over the next 3 years, All-Canadian honors would be added to his resume. The curtain came down on his storied career in an ending no one saw coming. The Bobcats playoff series on the road against the Trinity Western Spartans at the end of February 2020 were his final matches, just weeks before the COVID-19 pandemic.
Personally, I thought those were some of the greatest games he's played. He put us on our back for that second game where we took it in 5, and he put us on his back again for that third game where we unfortunately lost. Didn't think that'd be the last time I'd get to step on a court with him. We were supposed to host nationals this year, so I think that would have been the perfect icing on the cake.
For those that know him best, Elliott Viles was a shooting star, and the likes of him will never pass this way again.
He's one of the most humble guys you can ever meet, with being the best player you've ever played with. It's just, he's unbelievable.
He was always fighting and scrapping. I can just remember in the back of my head hearing the noises he used to make and the things he used to say. It's just, he was a competitor, he was a fighter, and that's just what I think when I look back, I'll see that as him as a player. I'm really proud of him and how he held himself and who he was.